No brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Trying to go in the corners with no brakes. That thing looks sick, man. That's so nice. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're actually jumping into the Crew 2 again today, and we're actually doing a garage update, taking a look at everything the Crew 2 has actually given us over the last several months, maybe even couple years. I can't remember the exact time that I played this last, but I remember having a lot of fun with this, and still to this day, you guys love the Crew 2 videos that I've posted. I get comments and likes and shares and everything like that on those videos specifically every single day still. Forza Horizon 4 is kind of falling off, so I'm going to jump into here, see what else they have to offer, and see which cars I actually upgraded since the last time I posted. So as you can see, I got these three beautiful hypercars here. You guys probably saw these in the last video. Some of my favorite cars in the game, including that 918, the acid green in the back. That looks so nice, man. One of my favorite cars has my little emblem then, or on the bottom, it's Exotico. That's very, very cool. I wish I could get a model car of this exact color, but I ended up going with like a ocean blue. I forget the exact word for it, but like a nice baby blue on the model. You guys have probably seen that too. It's on the channel, but that's very nice. We got this McLaren P1, very nice here in this white. That's amazing. I should add some carbon to it, to be honest, some carbon fiber on the wing and maybe something on the front, but that's an awesome car. Looks beautiful. One thing, oh, I forgot about this game, is you can actually customize the interior. So those seats, I was able to custom make them into the white ones. Maybe adding like some red accents would be very cool as well. But if you guys don't know, actually that looks like it has a wide body on it too. I think you can wide body the P1, so I think I actually ended up doing that. That's very cool. A very popular YouTuber named Daily Driven Exotics, actually from here in Canada, he actually just bought a McLaren P1, so if you haven't checked those videos out or even know of him, go check him out. Daily Driven Exotics, DDE. Their cars are absolutely sick, and they're real life cars. Like, he's a car guy in real life, so not specifically video games, but he just bought one of these, and I'm very, very excited to see what he does with it. That's awesome. And then, of course, you have my personal favorite. One of my favorite cars in the entire world is the Koenigsegg Agera RS. I'm not sure if this one's just a Agera R. Yeah, just a Agera R, but all of them look absolutely stunning. Koenigsegg's just on a whole nother level with their entire lineup of cars. There is one car that I'm very excited that's joined this game, and is actually sitting here right in the center. I had to buy it as soon as it came out and fully customize it. So this is probably the last time I actually played this game, is when I actually bought the Shelby GT500. This thing is ridiculous. It looks so good. Of course, we got the track package on it with the big carbon fiber wing. That's an absolute stellar car, and probably the exact spec as I would do in real life. That's just absolutely stunning. One of these is actually for sale here in Canada for, I think it was $176,000 Canadian. So that's a little bit too much for a Mustang that I would ever spend, but nonetheless, it is definitely a standout car and one that I definitely would buy. But we're gonna actually do a little bit of driving with this car very soon. I want to take a look at it, see the sounds, and see how it performs. Can't really remember, but I definitely want to check that out. And another thing, I don't know if you guys still play this, but if you do, you've already noticed, you actually are third person now. So I get a guy, and I can walk around my garage. This is amazing. I actually really like this feature that they did. Before, it used to just be first person, so you just walk around and kind of view the car. I don't know if you can change it still, but we're going to keep it like this. Of course, we have an F1 car, the Red Bull Racing F1, here in the garage in a perfect spot, viewing the ocean. Like, that's beautiful. There's a sailboat out there. I'm sure that's my sailboat out there, just kind of chilling. But this is absolutely stunning. Such a cool little spot. But yeah, that Mustang, man, that's absolutely stellar. And again, if you guys don't know, I do have a model car of the exact same spec as this one, and honestly one of my favorite models, to be honest. Of course, you'll jump up here. Now, I don't think this is the actual Performante. I think this is just a regular Huracan, and I kind of designed it as a Performante. But I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they have added the Performante to the game. So we'll definitely check that out. If we have enough money, we'll probably end up buying it. But one of my favorite cars as well is the Huracan Performante, and definitely excited to get that. Go over here. The unfortunate thing is all these cars are amazing, so they're all my favorites. Literally, I can say every single car in this garage is my favorite car, and I would not complain with any of them sitting in my garage. But of course, we have the 911 GT3 RS done up in this blue. This is pretty much the same blue as I was talking about as the 918 model that I have, and probably the same color I would get the GT3 RS in as well. This thing is absolutely stellar. I really like this one. I'm not sure if this is the 16. I'm pretty sure this is the 16, and they have recently came out with the 19, maybe the 20, but it's not in the game as far as I'm aware. And of course, we got one more car here. It is the Lamborghini Murcielago SV. Is this an SV? It looks like an SV. I'm pretty sure that's the S. Oh, absolutely, that's the SV. That thing is such a beast. I don't know why there's like bad lighting in here, but this thing is such a beast, and probably one of the cars that holds its value the best right now on the market in real life, or it might even be like appreciating like crazy. I don't know. I think you can get one of these maybe for like $500,000 to $1 million, which is ridiculous because like an Aventador SV I think is even less than that. But that's absolutely such a stellar car, and I did it up in the orange. Of course, you got to be flashy. You have to have everybody seeing you, man. When you're driving around, that thing is ridiculous. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to go over to the Koenigsegg because unfortunately I like that Mustang too much to take it away. Even though the Koenigsegg is one of my favorite cars in the entire world. Better lighting over here. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at most of the cars that we actually have in the garage right now. And hopefully the loading screens are a little bit better. I noticed last time like it was very laggy, very like slow for all these different cars at the bottom to load, but it doesn't look like it's too much better than it used to be. But of course we have the Aston Martin Vanquish done up in the nice silver, and I'm not going to put every single one into the garage. I'm just going to kind of quickly skim through it just so we can see them all, and then we're going to take that Shelby out for a drive. I'm sure a lot of these you've seen before on my keep or sell video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But it was just kind of a hypothetical, would I keep the car or sell the car if it was in my own garage, that sort of thing. And I'll link that down below. It was actually pretty entertaining and I enjoyed making it. But yeah, we have this Audi R8 V10 Plus. This is the 2016, so the newer generation R8. Very nice, done up in that blue. We have this Camaro, man. Now, I do want to put this one in the garage just to kind of take a look at it, because when I originally did this one up, I was so impressed with it. It's a wide body. The front headlights are a little bit different. This thing is absolutely stellar. I like it in this yellow, too. It gives you, like, the Bumblebee from Transformers vibe, and it's just ridiculously nice. If I was to do a Camaro, which Camaro used to be, like, my top-end pick for those three muscle cars, the main three, the Mustang, the Challenger, and the Camaro. Camaro used to be my number one. Now it's slowly drifted off to number two behind that guy over there. But this one is definitely how I would do it up. Let's go ahead, jump back into that. Hopefully it keeps our spot, on the Camaro. Again, here's the Challenger Hellcat. Very nice as well. Did a really good job with the newer Hellcats, or newer Challengers, I should say. We have the Ferrari F40. One of the very first cars I actually bought in this game was the F40, but that's an awesome car. It's a little bit slow for my liking and a little bit obviously out of date, but in real life, definitely a freaking gem. This thing is amazing. We got the Ford Raptor, which I did up like a beast, man. This thing's ridiculous. Look at those fenders over the wheels. Just absolutely insanely powerful and just insane. Looks amazing. We got a regular Mustang here, and this is pretty much the color that I like on all the cars, as I was saying about the Porsches. I honestly probably wouldn't get this color on the GT500. I would get what the other spec is, but this one on a regular Mustang definitely looks really good. And again, one of the very first cars I had in this game, I think, and I had a lot of fun driving it, and it sounds actually amazing too. Of course, we got GT500 just on a whole nother level. Like, I don't know if you guys can notice like a huge difference between these two, but the Shelby GT500 is just, I don't know, one of my favorites. Just absolutely ridiculous. If you guys think I'm saying, oh, that's my favorite, like I said, all the cars are so good. Nowadays, it's just hard to pick one favorite. You have to have like a list of 50, I swear. This thing is the Expo. I don't think I've ever actually driven this in this game, but it's a cool little like go-kart car, and I definitely am not a huge fan, but it's cool to have. Here's the Huracan that we were talking about, and yeah, it's not the Performante, just the regular 2015 Huracan. Very cool. Got the GTR kind of done up like a Nismo GTR. Very cool. I'm not a huge fan of the way that sits right now. I'd probably change that up. But if it was a Nismo, is it a Nismo? I don't think it is. I think it may just have all the body paneling. Yeah, it does have all the body paneling. I don't know why that doesn't really look good. My Exotico logo on the bottom there, that needs to come off. And then something with the front doesn't look right to me. I don't know. It's just a little bit different. Anyway, that's a cool car. One of my favorites again. We got the R34 Skyline. Very cool. We have a Shelby GT500, the older style. I would love that, man. I would love a Ford Raptor, like a newer Raptor, a Shelby GT500, the 2020 or 2021, whatever year it is. I think it's 2021. 2020. And an old like 67 GT500 just done up like the Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. That would be absolutely insane. That would be like a dream garage for me. Maybe one day. Everything's kind of affordable, which is nice. That Shelby GT500 from 160 or 170k will probably drop down over the next couple of years. So you'll be looking at maybe, let's say 120k, 100 to 120k for the Shelby GT500, the 2020. These things are up to like almost 200k, the 67s. So you're back up to, let's say 300k, and the Raptors, they depreciate like crazy. You can get them pretty cheap. But if you also want to get a Shelby Raptor, then you're probably spending close to like 100k as well. So all in all, 400, 500k for three badass Fords. That would be absolutely stellar. We got that Murcielago, very cool. It was not an SV. I just actually did it up like an SV. That makes sense. So everything on it is just kind of like an SV kit, including the wing, the front end, and the sides. The 911 GT3 RS. We got some bikes. I was never a huge fan of the bikes. I thought they were OP in this game. I remember looking at the leaderboards for some of the races, and literally the bikes were all top leaderboards, which makes sense. They're a lot faster than a lot of the cars, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know, not my cup of tea, put it that way. It's a lot more fun driving a badass car like this than some bikes. Just personal opinion. We got the C6 ZR1, the Corvette, very cool. I wonder if they added the C8 to this game yet. I doubt it, but we'll see. I don't even think they have it in Forza. We got a TVR, never driven that, not a huge fan. We got the Giulia, not a huge fan either. And then we got an AMG C63, cool car. Again, not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan of Mercedes in general. I like the GT, the GTS, the GTR, all those ones, but anything other than that, I'm not a huge fan of. Same with the SLS, that's a great one. We got another bike. That's kind of cool. We have a GT4 Porsche, very nice. An RS5. We have a C8 Aileron. I've never even heard of that. I've never even seen that. What is that? A spiker. It looks like a spiker. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, it's a spiker. That's a interesting car. I didn't know I had that. Lancer Evolution. We have a 911 Turbo 3.6. That looks kind of cool. Not bad. I can't remember a lot of the cars that I actually did up in this game. We got a 4MATIC Coupe Mercedes-Benz GLC. We got another Skyline GTR R34, and this is the Drift Edition. I don't know how I got this, because I swear I never bought this. I definitely did not want a car like this for drifting. It's probably done up for drifting, but never used it. This one I definitely bought for drifting, the 370Z. That's a very cool one. I think also a Nismo. Got a Challenger SRT8 Drag Racing Edition. I believe I bought that as well. We got the Pagani Huayra. Now, a lot of these cars I just bought solely for like customization and then making a video. This is one of them. The Huayra is incredible, looks beautiful. Not my favorite hypercar that you can get, and I think I bought this one before other ones that I wanted to get, just solely based on price. This is like a lower end hypercar, in the game at least. In real life, it's absolutely up there on the charts, but this one just kind of played around with, made kind of look like a race car, not really a luxury hypercar, and it looks very cool, but not my favorite. We got the Aventador. This is classified as a hypercar in the game. Let me know down in the comments, do you guys actually consider this a hypercar or not? I would consider the SV or the SVJ even more of a hypercar, but the regular Aventador I definitely would just classify as a supercar. But let me know down in the comments. We have the 918 Spider, very cool. The Koenigsegg Agera R and the McLaren P1. We have the Ariel Nomad, which is awesome. Good little off-roading cars here. F-150 Raptor. We have the Buggy. We have another Raptor. This is the race truck, so the newer edition. And we have the Mercedes-Benz X-Class. Very cool. We have a dirt bike. And then we get into some of these cars too. The Focus RS RX, Ken Block's car. This thing is absolutely amazing. Lots of fun to drive in the game as well. I remember I used to drive around in this so many times off camera as well. Just mess around, drive around on the roads and all the dirt roads. I had a lot of fun. This is definitely a new car. I don't remember having this. It's the 911 GT3 RS RD Limited Edition. Don't know how I ended up getting that, but that is sick. That wing is massive too. Of course, we have the monster truck. What is this car? A Fiat. The monster truck Fiat, which is awesome. Looks pretty cool. I don't think I'd ever use it. I remember actually, oh wait, there was a glitch way back in the day that you could get XP, and people were rocking these things, like doing jumps and half pipes and all that sort of stuff with these, just going round and round and round, doing it back and forth, spending hours just trying to get XP. What am I? I'm Icon 163. I think some people were like, I want to base it off memory, and I'm not exactly sure, but I swear there were like 10,000, Icon 10,000. They got so many. And I remember there was rewards too, so I gotta take a look at that, see if they added new rewards. We got the FXXK, an amazing car, very cool. Sonda R. We have the Vulcan. I'll kind of speed this up because these cars are cool, but they're not like amazing to look at. Mercedes AMG GT3. We have the M6 GT3, the C63 Touring. We have the, I don't even know what that is, SLR. We have an RS3 LMS. We have, of course, our F1 car. This thing is insane. Very cool that we get this. And we have a hovercraft, which I've never used, but very cool. What I'm going to do, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go take a quick look at what they offer at the store. I remember they ended up adding something. I also don't really know the controls here. Let's go ahead and take a look, see if we can see all the brand new cars that they have to offer. I guess this is the map. We'll have to fast travel over to like where you buy cars, if that's a thing. I don't know if fast traveling is. Can you tell I haven't played this game in a while? What I'm looking for right now is I'm looking to see all the cars that are available for that icon level. So let's go over to news. And I have no idea where it would be or anything like that. Go to HQ, go to HQ. There's a couple events here too, I believe, which is very cool. Man, this game used to be amazing. The first like couple weeks that I played it, it was awesome. Alright, so here we go. This looks very familiar. Icon points. So that's where I spend it. Narrative, I have no idea where that is. Timeline, here we go. Alright. So some of the rewards, this is how I got some of the cars. I haven't made it far at all, actually. So for icon level 100, oh my god. I've only got one car? That's ridiculous. Alright, the ZL1 Camaro, that's awesome. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I do have that. I thought it was a regular Camaro that I upgraded, that yellow one, but I guess it was a ZL1. So we have that one, very cool. And then we can unlock a plane at level 200. 300, it's an off-road car. 400, it's a sweet boat. Oh yeah, boats are in this too. An M4 racing car. We have the LaFerrari. This thing was probably one of the most sought after cars when this game came out. I think everyone was trying to achieve this. It may have been like the top car. I don't think you could go past 600 at that time. This one is an Acura NSX, a Drift Edition. That's pretty cool. This one's a monster truck. A Bugatti. Oh, that's cool. Carbon Edition. So we have a Chiron Carbon Edition. And looks like that's it. So I don't think there's anything after that, but you can just kind of go up as many tiers as possible. I guess just for bragging rates, or in the future they'll add more cars every certain amount. But yeah, this thing goes all the way up. I'm sure it goes all the way up to like 10,000, I swear. Gallery, these are just some photos I took way back in the day, I think. I'm pretty sure the reason I'm kind of going through this too is I'm pretty sure I'm going to jump back into this game pretty soon and start playing like full time. Or not full time, but just in my off time and playing around with the vehicles, that sort of thing. But let's go ahead, jump out of that. I want to jump into the Shelby GT500, take it for a quick drive, and then we're going to actually go down to the dealership where you can actually drive or buy the cars and take a look at any new cars that they've added. That thing looks sick, man. That's so nice. I remember the driving was very arcadey, so we'll kind of get to experiment with this, see if we can get back into the rhythm of things. I remember the pops on these vehicles too were ridiculous. Okay, we have nitrous. There we go. There's the pops. Little explosions, little gunshots. Alright, let's pull up the map. I think I did that wrong. Pull open the map and we'll go ahead and take a look at everything. And this is an online game too, I believe, so you get to go around and drive around with other people. Street Racing HQ, I believe that is where it is. We're going to actually enter. So we'll go ahead, we'll fast travel down here. We'll take a quick look. I'm sure it's third person again, which is awesome. I think we got that P1 for free, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to start with the hypercars. They have a Devo in this game. What? Yo, man. They have a Devo over here. They have a Devo. They have a Bugatti Devo. Oh, look at that interior. You guys like that? That's awesome. So half the interior is blue and half is black. The Devo is such a nice car. It kind of looks like a toy, but that's part of the reason I love it. Such an expensive car too. Let's go ahead. We'll select this. We can test drive that. We're going to test drive that. Oh my god. They have a Yesco. What? Can I afford any of these? I have 1.2 mil. You can get both of these for roughly 2.1 million each. Man, I am going to be working on those. You guys can expect videos from these for sure coming very, very soon. I'm going to work my butt off trying to get those. But let's go ahead. We'll go all the way back and take a quick look. I think, what? Summit reward. Play the live summit to earn this exclusive vehicle. I'll have to look into that, because if I can win one of these as well, that's awesome. Magma edition. That looks very, very cool. Not my cup of tea, but again, it looks kind of like a toy, to be honest. It's a toy car, but a very, very expensive toy car. We have the MC12. I'm just going to kind of skim through it very, very quickly, just to see what sort of new cars. I knew they had that one. I already saw another Koenigsegg as well. Is this the Performante? So yeah, they do have a Performante, pretty much done up exactly how I have it up in the garage. So that's awesome. I just passed the Pista too. That's amazing as well. I want to get one of those. I can buy one of those right now, but I'm not going to because honestly, the Jesko and the Devo are probably the two next cars that I get in this game. We have the 812 Superfast. I don't think that was in here before. This one wasn't in there before, at least that edition. The Enzo, I'm not sure. The Carrera GT. What is Live Summit? I've never even heard of Live Summit. I'll have to figure that out. We have this ridiculous car. That's a concept car. I don't even know what it is. Citroen GT 2008. Very nice. We have the Regera. Obviously a great car. We have the F12 TDF. We have this ridiculous Lamborghini. I don't even know what that is. Like, that's ridiculous. Probably the worst Lamborghini I've ever seen. Some people will disagree and say that's the most incredible thing they've ever seen, but not something I'll ever buy. We have a Veyron, which is very cool. Weird wing. We have another Veyron. How much is this? 1.6 mil. We have a 1-to-1. Let's go. I think that's new to the game. We have another Veyron, which is, again, another Live Summit. I got to do this Live Summit thing. We have the Chiron, the Devo, the Jesko, and of course the Icon 1000 reward. That's a very nice color, actually. I do like that. We may actually take that Devo just for a quick drive, or maybe even the Jesko. I'm not too sure. This one's the drag one. Now the drag ones and the drift ones I wasn't like massively thrilled about, so I'll quickly just go through them. I don't think they added anything there, to be honest. I never really cared for all these vehicles. I just cared for like the hypercars and then the regular supercars that are in that first category. So just kind of quickly skimming through it. Again, I'm not too worried about it. That's kind of interesting that they have a Nagera R for a Drift Edition. I wonder if it's the same price. I don't really care for now, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at here. I think I may have actually driven that Devo before when I got the GT500. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think they were out at the same time. I just totally forgot that they actually had it. Same with the Jesko. I don't think I ever seen the Jesko. There's a old Shelby GT500 that looks very nice. Even those are still quite expensive. They're like 60, 70k. Used, which is crazy. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think they're more like high 40s, low 50s. Maybe like a perfect condition at 60. What is this guy? Got the SVR. This one's a bundle. Ooh. I wonder if I had the Boss or I had the GT500 up there. Nice. We have a Beetle. Testarossa. Very nice. We got the 911 GT3 RS yet. 2016. Like I said, I don't think they added the new ones. We got a Summit reward again. Yeah, I swear I gotta see that Summit reward. We got a Huracan. It's actually a lot more cars than I thought. GT500. Okay, so they didn't really add too many. Oh, that's interesting. Very nice. They didn't add too many cars, but they definitely added some very nice cars. We're going to go ahead and jump out of here. I do want to take that Jesko out for a drive. Forget the Devo. The Devo's cool and all, but I think the Jesko is one of the best cars in the game right now. So we'll go ahead. We'll jump in the Jesko. I think we only get like maybe 25 seconds. Not a long time at all. I can't unfortunately buy that right now. Can't afford it. But look at this thing. This is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and test drive this. Look at that wing. Can you guys tell me another car with as big a wing as that? Maybe the Senna? Maybe. Oh my gosh. You can just tell this thing's fast. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Trying to go in the corners with no brakes. So as I said, I definitely have to practice with the driving, but Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, the Crew 2 videos, then I definitely will post some more. I do enjoy posting on this game, and this one's a lengthy one. It's almost half an hour. So if you guys are still with me, thank you so much. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.